Back here at home, a teenager navigating through type 1 diabetes is no easy task. The jokes, the questions, the judgment. It's nothing they've done. They were just born that way. Olivia and Marabelle are typical teenagers, checking out their social media platforms. But if you take a closer look,
how many units of insulin I have in my body,
they're not so typical at all.
I've had it for almost as long as I've had diabetes.
It is this, an insulin pump. Olivia has one too.
When my pump will beep, kids will freak out.
While they don't struggle with their disease of type 1 diabetes, it is a struggle for them when people think they are different. And having this on their body is a life-saving device.
If my blood sugar's high or low, sometimes if I forget to turn my insulin back on, after a shower.
One time I was giving myself insulin in class, and my teacher was walking around and she was like, "Do I see a phone?" And the whole class turned around. And then she looked under my desk and saw my pump, and she was like, "Oh, never mind."
The phone now works in conjunction with the pump, and it's all on Bluetooth. But oftentimes, it's the phone that serves as a reminder of what your body needs. They keep the pump here, the monitor goes here, and the infusion set here. Most times, it's undetectable. Marabelle's mom says schools are notified of a child's condition.
When they have a disability like this, anything similar to this, they get a 504 plan through the schools, so that gives them extra accommodations, for test taking. If they're over 300, they have the option to postpone, or if they're not allowed to eat in school or in class, they're allowed because they need it to stay healthy.
More than 200,000 kids have type 1 diabetes in the United States. It's something parents and kids have to deal with, and the way society views them can affect their well-being.
I guess I'm not as different as everybody thinks. I can still do normal stuff. My pump beeping isn't a big deal.
Lydia Spara, 3 News. All right, I'm back here again. So as a parent, what do you look for in your children as symptoms of type 1 diabetes? If your child is extremely thirsty, has headaches, and symptoms of high sugar like shakiness and tiredness, they should be tested. You'll be hearing more about diabetes in children and adults in the weeks ahead, as November is Diabetes Awareness Month. And so close to my heart, my nephew was diagnosed. And he was working a job once, and they thought he was a drug addict.
No.
Yeah, he was a teenager doing a high school job, and so yeah, it's a big deal, and kids don't want to feel different.
And that is an important story to tell.
I think so too.
Lydia, thanks.
Sure.